Hey, 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 Yuri here. Episode 17 of Better Than Yesterday. On the commute here to work, I go by about 7 or 8 gas stations. But I only fill up at one. Here's why. Every time I go there, I have one guy the attendant, he fills up my gas tank because I'm in New Jersey, so I have a gas attendant do that. And he's always smiling, and he always says, I can't replicate it, but the way the greeting that he says really makes you feel that he means it, and he just says, "How you doing?" and "Have a good day." Every single time I come in, always the same greeting, and I haven't seen him in a while, but the last time I was there and he was at work, it was snowing out, and my car was extremely dirty, my windshield was dirty. He took the time, it's cold out, he cleaned my windshield. And I think that just those small gestures of greeting, having a smile on his face, being happy at what he's doing, and demonstrating that, and he was giving me that gift of happiness. And every time I fill up, it's always at night. I'm always tired, I come from work, and just that brightens up my night. And that is why I keep going back to the same gas station. That gas station is 25 cents higher than any other gas stations that are around here. I have 4 around my job, and I have another 3 to 4 that I pass before I get there. There was one point where I had 0 miles in my car, but I was like, I can make it to that gas station because I wanted to see that attendant. Why am I telling you this story? Well, it was a while since I've seen him, and I regret the fact that I'm not sure if I thanked him or not. I know that I left him tips here and there, but I wasn't sure if I actually thanked him for making my night, for making my day. And that is my message to you today. If you have someone who made you smile, who made you feel good about yourself, tell them that. It's a good feeling to pass on that message to them and tell them, hey, listen, you brighten my day. You are awesome. And keep doing you because you make a better place for everyone else. And I think that's a huge thing that we don't do is the gratitude and passing on the message. That is what I've been attempting to do a lot more with my clients and the people who are helping me, who got me to where I'm at. And it's always the hardest to do with the people who are closest to you. So maybe it could be a message that you send them, a text message or a phone call. And the best part is to attempt to do it in person. And that is a difficult thing to accomplish. And I know that because I'm Russian, so the emotions don't come very easy to this guy. But it is a work in progress. Do a little bit, little by little, every single time. Another great example I have, and I actually made a Facebook status about it a long time ago because, again, it's one of those things that really stood out, and it was at a very dark time. It's when Sandy hit, and I'm sure you guys remember a lot of people lost their homes, there was no energy anywhere, there was no power. I still didn't have power at home, it was freezing at home, lights were broken, and in the middle of all of this chaos, I'm driving to work, and there was no street light going on at the time because the lights were out. So they had a police officer directing traffic. And this is, again, I'm sure if you guys have a flashback, I'll set you the scene where it's cloudy as hell. It's still pretty miserable out. Everyone's depressed because there's no gas for anyone's car. Nobody is warm, and especially in those areas. And it's just pretty gloomy time all to be around. And I'm driving, I think it was around 9 a.m., so it's still early morning. And this police officer, not only is he directing traffic, but he is happy as all hell. He is dancing, he's directing traffic back and forth, like doing all kinds of stuff. He is smiling, and he's passing it on to people. And it was funny, it was great to see that because as I'm driving, I see the people who are turning in, they already passed him, they're smiling. Like, it was contagious to see that type of smile, and I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it because that's the type of effect you have on someone you doing your job and loving what you do, and just, it's a great feeling to pass that on to someone. So I want you to really think about thanking these people for doing this. And hopefully this gets back to this police officer, and I know he knows who he is, because he was the only one that I noticed, that I seen, that out of the bad situation, put a bright smile on everybody else's face. And I think that's great. I think that a lot more people need to be doing that. Instead of complaining on social media, instead of complaining in real life, they make the best of the most and make other people happy. You make other people happy, you will be happier. That is my message for today. Be better than yesterday, be happier than yesterday, and make other people happier. Take care, guys.